Really impressive in Munich. He had to come through the prelims, the only one to come all the way through to the final. So the first of the two Spaniards, the 21-year-old Enrique Llopis. He got it all wrong in the semi-final of the World Championships, but looked good in the semi-final here. Won his semi-final. And Just Mati. Now he gave Asia Martinez a good race in the semi-final. The two 22-year-olds just about coming across the line together. And France with 3 chances to take this title, that belonged to Pascal Martinot-Lagarde in Berlin 4 years ago. Needs to get out a little bit sharper, had to come roaring through the field, as he so often does in the semi-final. He looks strong. And Martinez wasn't the quickest out the blocks either in the semi-final, but thereafter he looked fantastic. He is the favourite World Championship bronze medalist in Eugene. And Spain with 2 in this final, and Spain have never won this title at the European Championships. Is this the time for Martinez or perhaps Enrique Llopis to deliver? Near enough 10:30 on a Munich evening. Last track event of the night. And going from 8 to 1 way of Joseph there. Zoya of France, Llopis of Spain, Martinot-Lagarde of France. There's Martinez, who goes in 4. Just Mati of France in 3. Finlay Gaio in 2. And Andy Pozzi goes in lane 1. Ready now for the final of the men's 110 meters hurdles. Martinez with 2 from France, Mati and Martinot-Lagarde flanking him. Llopis of Spain in 6. Andy Pozzi goes on the inside. Away cleanly and quickly by Asia Martinez, and Martinez, a few hurdles already being hit, and Martinez clipped one there. Pozzi on the inside trying to get into that top 5, and Martinot-Lagarde now coming through. It's Martinez and Martinot-Lagarde! You cannot get closer. Wow. You know, in 2018 in Berlin, Martinot-Lagarde won by just 0.02 of a second from Sergei Shubenkov. This may be equally close. Others did not get it right at all. And you saw Sasha Zoya, who didn't, but a smile from Mati. And it's been given to Asia Martinez, 13-14, same time as Martinot-Lagarde. So, well, he won it by 0.02 in Berlin. As he lost it by a similar margin here, it seems so. And we wait to see who has the bronze. Oh, what a race between those top 2.
It was a great race, wasn't it? It's exactly what we've seen. High hurdles, a good competitive run out between the best 2 in Europe, there's no doubt. At this particular moment of time, certainly was. And France picks up another medal.
Yes, Just Mati gets that bronze medal. So France with 2 medals in the 110 hurdles. And I think that makes it 8 they've won going back to 2010 in the European Championships. But the shiniest medal of all goes to Asia Martinez, the 22-year-old. He came in as the favourite, and he's won it with a new personal best. And it was, well, I've just got the time from Mark Butler to look at the replay call. 1/1000th of a second.
There you go, that's how tight this race was. Andrew Pozzi's race really was done after he smashed that first hurdle, didn't allow himself really to get into it, unfortunately. The young Frenchman hits the deck. He'll have sore shoulders the next day, but look at that dip. Potentially, you know, if it had been 110 and 50 centimeters, the result would have been slightly different, but not on this occasion. Martinez gets out really well indeed. And one thing you know about the young Spaniard is that he has what I consider a really consistent technique. And if Pascal was going to get to him and have really what it takes to take the victory, he had to do something that would disrupt the young Spaniard's technique. But even when Martinez smashed that first hurdle and the third hurdle, nothing was affecting his focus. And look to his right. Pascal is just trying to keep smooth, isn't he? Trying to keep there in contention and hoping that the Spaniard is going to make a mistake.
I'll tell you what, Quao Mati taking the bronze with I mean, he really hit a couple of barriers hard. Mind you, Martinez hitting the penultimate one hard as well. It still had just enough.
Oh, you know, we love a race like this. It was a little bit scrappy, a little bit messy in places, but boy, oh boy, a very good result.
Look at that. I mean, it looks there as Martino Lagarde, but again, the angle. Let me give you the times. And indeed, Quao Mati with his dip for the bronze as well. There, you saw them on the screen there. 13.137 to 13.138. So Martino Lagarde won it by 2,000ths in Berlin. He loses it by 1,000ths in Munich. But it is gold for Alcia Martinez, silver for Pascal Martino Lagarde, and bronze for France as well. Just Quao Mati. Andy Pozzi, didn't happen for him. 13.66 down in 6th place.
Andy, we're just rewatching the race there. What are your thoughts on how that went for you?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the finish that I would have liked. I hit one of the early hurdles and then just kind of really struggled from there on out. But you know, it's been a joy to compete so much this season. It's obviously been very demanding, but you know, it's what the sport's all about.
How do you reflect on the whole season then?
You know, I had different aims for the season. You know, I would have liked many things to go slightly differently. But, you know, I've worked hard all year. I've not quite got on top of some problems that have been almost a bit of a recurring theme throughout the season. So that's disappointing, but, yeah, you know, it is what it is. But it was a joy competing in Birmingham last, or 10 days ago now.
It's all blurring into one, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, and that was a wonderful moment, and I think really showcased our sport well. So, you know, I would have liked a slightly better season, but, you know, we kept battling until the end.
Appreciate you talking to us.
Thank you.